Hi everyone, in today's video I'm going to show you how I can turn this one azalea plant into 5. Yes, you heard me right, 5 plants from this one azalea. Now I'm not talking about propagating or taking root cuttings, I'm talking about instantly getting more than one plant from this. Let me fill you in on a little secret. A lot of times when you go to the garden center, the nurseries, or in my case, when you go to the floral department at your grocery store, yep, that's where I got this plant from. A lot of times the growers will actually put more than one plant into the container in order to make it look nice and full. So let me show you what I'm talking about. So I'm going to open this up, and if you look closely, you'll see that there's more than one azalea plant in here. See, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 plants in one. Now you know the secret to saving money and getting more bang for your buck. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to divide them all and put them in different places in my garden so I end up with 5 azaleas. Now this is super simple and you don't need any special tools to divide them. A lot of times when there's peat moss, they're kind of hard to break apart with your bare hands. So what I'll do is I'll just get a shovel. If you have a hoary knife, that would probably be easier. But I just get a shovel in there, maybe. And you just break them apart. A lot of times the floral departments and nurseries, for some reason, they like to use a lot of peat moss and they're not always easy to break apart. So you can get your pruners out and just cut it. Because these plants are sold as gifts, they want them to look as full as possible. So they'll just stick at least 3, 4, or 5 plants in the pot so they sell. I mean, imagine buying that at the floral department. One single plant, it wouldn't sell as easy, so that's why they put 5 of them together. But see, look at this, guys. I have a free azalea plant. Now, if you find that 2 of these plants are very close together, I might just leave this together as one, because I'm thinking if I separate this, I might damage the roots, and maybe this was one plant that just grew into 2. So I'm probably just going to leave these 2 together. And let's see how this feels. I think this one I can separate. I probably could have separated the other 2. I still might. I'll look at it a little bit better. Okay, so there we go. 2 more. And these look really nice. Look how beautiful that is. Okay, so with a little elbow grease, I am going to separate this one after all. Because I said I was going to make 5 plants and I'm stubborn that way. There! I did it. I separated them. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, now it's time to plant them in my garden. So the first place I'm going to plant my azaleas are in these 2 pots. I have a couple coleus plants that are pretty much done for the winter. They don't like temperatures under 40 degrees and it's getting very, very cold. So out with the coleus, in with the azaleas. And this is where I'm going to plant my other 3 azaleas, one of my favorite corners in my backyard. Because this area gets morning sun only, I know they'll do really well and make great companions with the Mahonia soft caress, a heuchera, carex, some succulents. So my plan is to plant 1 azalea right there, 1 right there, and the other one behind this Japanese maple tree. I think it'll add a nice pop of pink color. And here's my thoughts. Even if a couple of them don't make it, oh well, it didn't cost me anything, right? And if one of them does, then I'll be happy. So let me get them in the ground. I think it looks really pretty and definitely adds some bright colors back here. Now keep in mind, because this plant was in a protected environment, it was sheltered from the cold weather, before I planted these in the ground, I put them outside in my patio for a few days just to acclimate to the outside environment. So if you ever get plants from the floral department and you want to put them outside, that goes with house plants, any kind of plant, just make sure you get it used to the weather first before you put it in the ground. And that's how I turned one plant into 5. Thanks for watching.